Hello, and welcome to Use of English with Martu and Blas. In today's video, we are going to explain the past times. When we want to talk about the past, there are four different tenses we can use: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous.
We are going to start with the simple past. It is formed by adding ed or d to the verbs in case they were regular, like walk, walked, start, started, achieve, achieved. There are irregular verbs too, but they change completely, like do, did, go, went, drive, drove. We use the simple past for actions that began and ended in the past. For example, yesterday I went to the beach. I watched that movie. In the negative form, there is no difference between regular and irregular verbs. We need an auxiliary verb, did plus not. And after didn't, we add the infinitive form of the verb. For example, he studied. He didn't study. I went. I didn't go. In the interrogative form, we put did before the subject. After the subject, we use the infinitive form. For example, did you go to the cinema last Friday? Did you buy the apples? Also, the past simple is used to describe past habits or states. A time expression is usually necessary for this. For example, I always took the bus at 7 a.m. I worked in London for many years. There is another form to describe past habits or states. Used to. But in this form is not necessarily a time expression. For example, I used to get up at 6, but now I get up at 8. I used to own a car. With negatives and questions, used to becomes did plus used to. For example, I didn't used to play football. Did you used to go to the club every Monday? We use would to describe a person's typical activities in the past. It can only be used to describe repeated actions, not states. For example, every evening was the same. Rose would open the windows, lay down on her bed, and set the alarm for the next day.
Created using Powtoon.